Is this your debut video? Who is this? Who is this? Huh? 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 Not like it? Do you not like it? No? Ooh, hoo, hoo. Hi, welcome back to my channel. And who have we got here? Who have we got here? Are we gonna go to camera? Hear this? We have got baby Pearl. Not so much a baby, 1 month old now. So thanks for any messages for any of you that sent me asking how the baby was. I know I didn't do an introduction, meet my baby, so we are here now. And little baby Pearl is now a month old. A month old, aren't you? Yes, yes. So we've more or less just been, well, caught up in that baby bubble, but also it's just been pretty chaotic. If you followed any of my pregnancy updates, she was full term. She came exactly at 37 weeks, but still it was earlier than we had expected. And she came in at a whopping 7 pounds 12 ounces, didn't she? Which is actually the biggest baby and the earliest baby I've had. So if she'd went overdue, she would have been a very big baby. But she still feels so tiny, don't you? Yes, yes, you feel so tiny, yeah? So basically we've just been getting settled into new routine, and if you're not familiar with my channel, I have 4 other children and they're all under the age of 7. So when Pearl came along, she came at a very busy time where we just had our son's birthday and school starts and nursery starts, and probably just the worst time to pick, but we are just so pleased to have you, aren't we? And the labour went really well, a nice natural vaginal delivery, which I've had with all my other kids. I'll do a separate vlog on that, on my birth experience. I do have some footage, I haven't even checked it out myself. I just haven't got round to that at the minute. But so far this little one is a dream, aren't you? Will we put you down? Will we put you down? Yes, Mum will put you down. So yeah, basically she has been great so far. Like I said, she came that wee bit earlier for us, which that came along with no complications, nothing major, but she had jaundice and the levels didn't really dissipate when we'd wanted them to. So she had that continued into the 3rd week, which meant it's that wee bit more difficult just to get rid of it. So I've also had to express milk as well, because if you're not familiar with jaundice babies, they obviously have to try and get rid of the jaundice. Otherwise we'd have to get treatment, so sunlight and lots of fluids. So it's a bit of a vicious circle. So with breastfeeding she was quite tired, so obviously she's still exclusively breastfed, but I've been continuing to express and just keep that milk supply up as well. But she's been taken to that fine, and I was obviously concerned introducing a bottle so early on that she would have nipple confusion, but she's absolutely grand. And with all my other babies I have expressed from quite early on as well, and it works out pretty well because obviously I'm really busy. So in the morning time, if I have a school run, I've always got that little milk stash that if I'm caught up I can just give her a bottle of milk and get that into her quicker. So it has worked out quite well. On that note, it has just been settling into that new routine. And yeah, like I said, she came at a very busy time. I'd say probably this last week we've just settled into what just kind of suits for us and works best. I've actually filmed a morning routine because that is something that you've requested, my kind of morning and nighttime routines with the 4 children. Obviously now Pearl's along, so I've actually split it in 2 parts on what I do with Pearl, which just actually it just means I get up at 5:30 in the morning, and that is when I would just start expressing and giving her a first feed of a day. And really I have that hour and a half with Pearl before I wake up the other children. It might seem really early, but she goes to sleep at about 12:30 and she has that stretch through the night, and for me that's grand. If I have 5 hours undisrupted sleep in a night, that is grand. I can work really well with that. So yeah, that's what we've been doing. Then during the day she's feeding about 2 to 3 hours on the breast, like I said, and then in between that I'm expressing. When it comes to the evening time, once I get all the other children to bed and sleeping, from about 7 or 7:30 I just let her constantly feed, because we just don't have the chance. It's not like when you only have 2 or 3 children you can just cluster feed all day. That has been the biggest adaptation really, is that as much as she's here and I have to give her all the time and attention, there's all the other needs of the children as well. So that kind of evening time is for me and Pearl just to catch up on all the feeding and let her just stimulate the breast as much as possible. And so she's been doing that and she's been absolutely great. Weight wise, like I said, she was born 7 pounds 12 ounces, which I know it's not massive, but it's pretty big for 37 weeks, and I had been carrying, felt definitely bigger. So yeah, she did drop quite a lot of her birth weight, so she went to about 9% dropped, which I know is quite normal for breastfed babies. She's well up at her weight now. I haven't actually had her weighed this week, but I know that she was 8 pound something last time she was weighed, so she's doing well, and she's just continuing up that curve weight wise. What else would we need to know? She is just the most chilled out baby, and I suppose she doesn't have much choice in the matter, because we just crack on with everything. She just gets bundles up, heads in the car away with us, whether it's shopping, school runs. She's been to the cinema, so she's kind of used to all the hustle and bustle around her, but she is just so chilled out. So unless she's just unhappy, she's got wind, or it needs a feed, or it needs her nappy changed, there's just no bother with her. And in the last few days, everyone says I'm crazy, this isn't possible, but I know my other babies actually have smiled at this stage, but definitely when you say her name and you pay her a bit of attention, she loves smiling.
Mummy, can we have my juice, please?
What is it you want, juice?
Yeah.
And who's this? Who's this?
The new baby.
The new baby? Why are you talking like a baby, Jude? Why are you talking like a baby? So, it's the new baby, but what's your sister's name?
New baby Pearl.
New baby Pearl. Yeah. Could she not just be called Pearl?
Yeah, I call her Pearl.
And tell me this, you're not a baby anymore. Have you started nursery?
Yeah.
Yeah, and do you love it?
Yeah.
And are you going to let Mummy talk to the camera?
Yeah.
So my mornings are actually really quiet, so it's quite strange for me just to have two in the house, or going about with just two babies, which, and also just the age gap. So for us, all our age gaps have been, well, Jude, this one Jude, and our other boy Sonny, they're just 11 months apart with them. So all our babies are quite close together. Jude and Lola are 15 months apart, and then Dylan and Lola are exactly 2 years apart. So this one, it was actually quite a break for us, 2.5 years. What do we do? Do you want to come sit in my knee?
Yeah.
Mom, sit in my knee. So there we go, there we go. Yeah. As you can see, he's very blonde and pale skin. When she was born, she was really dark with curly hair, same as Lola. And this one, you have curly hair too, don't you? Yes, you have a curly bob.
Mama, you got curly hair?
Well, mine's quite wavy, but mine's straight today, isn't it?
And mine's straight today.
Oh, you go straight. You've got a ponytail on. Anyways, where was I? Where was Mummy? What was I talking about? That's it. Can't even remember. Yeah. So she did have quite. Oh, Jude. I'm not gonna be able to talk. Can you be quiet for me? Promise. Should we pinky promise?
I think you can.
Pink. Hey. So that's it. Someone always needs you. There's always someone needing you. So completely forget what I was even talking about. Right. So with me, I'm feeling very well within myself. Like I said, I'm breastfeeding, so there's been no issues. It is just that bit harder when you're expressing on top of the feeding as well, so it's just that wee bit time consuming. Getting a good sleep at night was a natural vaginal delivery, so the bleeding's well stopped now. I was lucky I didn't have stitches or anything like that, or any intervention, so I'm feeling really well. I am definitely ready, where I just feel I want to start eating healthy, making sure I start exercising, because it has been, I have what, 5 kids in almost 7 years. It's just been a constant cycle of pregnant, breastfeeding, and I know everyone says 9 months to put the baby weight on, 9 months to get off, but I've kind of reached that point where I'm sick of maternity clothes, sick of yo-yoing up and down in sizes, so that would be the focus, is just to get back to healthy eating. But obviously I'm keeping the calorie intake up for this one, because you are eating loads. Are you eating loads? Yes, so that way it would be good. And with the new season, all the new clothes, it's kind of torturing me. So yeah, what else about me? What else? Yeah, so Daddy's back at work now. And usually I'm ready for him to go back to work after the 2-3 weeks. This time it would have been handy to have him even a few more weeks, really, to be honest, at home. So it has been that wee bit more tricky just to get into the flow of things, but now we are loving it. And everyone just loves you. So yes, the first thing when the kids come through the door from school, it's just straight over to her. That's the problem, is kind of just leaving her in peace, and they want to, at night time, they all have to take their turns and give her a little nurse and sing her a lullaby. Yes, But the boys are a little bit too rough, aren't they? Yes, yes. But yes, just really a wee quick update. Now I'm on maternity leave. It's good. I can make a lot more videos for the channel because before it just wasn't realistic. Not when you have 4 children and I'm working and my husband works long hours. So it is really nice. I will be putting a lot more content up. And if there's anything you kind of want to see, just let me know below. But yes, there'll be a lot more baby related stuff, and like I said, all the routines and just how this little one's getting on, and of course all your little outfits. So yeah, it's really nice to have another girl. I wouldn't have cared, you know, I would not have been bothered. It's obviously with my first boy that's no longer here. I've had 4 boys and then our little Lola, so it's really nice to have the girl there, but I really was happy to have another girl just to give Lola a sister. And unfortunately, I think this is the last baby I'll be having, isn't it? Unless there's a miracle. But yeah, she loves being baby carried and it works really well for us. But I think you need a feed. I think it's time to give you a feed, is it? Yes? So, shall we say bye-bye? Shall we say bye-bye? See you next time? Yeah? So, that's us. Cheerio! So thanks very much for watching the video. And if you'd like to see more, make sure to hit subscribe. Okay? Bye!